Hello students. Now today we will be discussing alpha beta pruning algorithm from unit 6, and this algorithm is optimized version of minimax algorithm which we have discussed in the last class. Before discussing alpha beta cutoff algorithm, let us revise what we have discussed in the last class. In last class we have seen minimax algorithm, how it works and efficiency of this minimax algorithm. We saw this algorithm is used for playing two-player games. It uses backtracking and it was used for playing games like tic-tac-toe, bagon, chess and go, but it was found that algorithm is slow because this algorithm has to visit every node twice. First time for finding out its children, and second time it has to evaluate heuristic value of those nodes. So therefore algorithm is slow, and optimized version of this algorithm therefore was proposed afterwards, and that is called as alpha beta cutoff algorithm. This alpha beta cutoff algorithm can go into the deeper levels into the game tree because it's a efficient version of minimax algorithm in a way that it prunes the branches which you did not have to search. So basically it reduces your search space, and for that purpose this algorithm uses two parameters. One parameter is called as alpha and second parameter is called as beta. So this alpha and beta, two extra parameters, are passed to the minimax algorithm, and the result algorithm we call it alpha beta cutoff algorithm. Now this alpha is the best value that maximizer currently can guarantee at the level or above. This is associated with max node or maximizer node. Beta is the best value that minimizer currently can guarantee at that level or its above level. So this alpha will be associated with your max node. This max node will modify value of alpha, and min node will modify value of beta. Score of a node will always be no less than alpha value or no greater than beta value. That means node value which is different from your alpha beta value as that of minimax algorithm, that will be greater than this alpha and less than this beta. So we are saying no less than alpha, that means it will be greater than node value. So we can put it in this way: at any time this node value no less than alpha, that means it is greater than alpha, and no greater than beta, that means it is less than beta. So that means this node value is between alpha and beta. Same thing you can write: this alpha is less than node value and alpha is greater than node value and less than beta value. So value of a node will be between alpha and beta. It can be equal to, less than equal to, or greater than equal to. As the algorithm evolves, alpha beta values of the nodes they change. So max node will change value of alpha and min node will change, minimizer will change value of beta. At any time alpha value of a node is never less than alpha value at its predecessor. Similarly, beta value of node will never be greater than beta value of its predecessor. That means this alpha is basically is the minimum that I can take. Alpha value tells that the minimum that I can take, and beta value tells that what is the maximum that I have to give. So as the algorithm moves, alpha beta value will be updated. Alpha value will be updated by max and beta value will be updated by min node. So alpha is what is the minimum that I can take. So initially we will not have value of alpha and beta. So we will have to assume in worst case what will be the alpha and what will be the beta. So associate that values and traverse your game tree in the similar way as that of Minimax algorithm. That is in depth first search manner. Now there are two rules for this alpha beta pruning. Alpha pruning is done below the min node when value of beta minimum, so therefore beta, value of this beta is less than or equal to value of alpha. And similarly beta pruning will be done below max node when value of this alpha is greater than or equal to value of beta. The reason for that is, what is alpha? Alpha is the minimum that I can take. I means max node can take from minimizer node, and beta is the value, the maximum that minimizer can give to the max node. So if the minimum that I can take is greater than or equal to the maximum that you can give, whatever, suppose I am maximizer node, so whatever I want, whatever minimum I want, if that is greater than or equal to whatever maximum you can give to me, if you are minimum node, so whatever I want, if you cannot give me, then I will not take. Therefore alpha pruning is done below min node if this beta is less than or equal to alpha, and beta pruning is done below max node if alpha is greater than or equal to beta. Now let us try to find out how this algorithm works with this example, where we have square nodes which are indicating maximizer's turn, then minimizer's turn, that is shown by circle node, pink color circles, and then again there is a maximizer's line, and these are the terminal nodes. White halo nodes are terminal nodes, and these are the values which are evaluated at the end, and we call them utility values. So this alpha beta cutoff algorithm, it starts with assigning alpha and beta values. Alpha value will be modified by max node and beta value will be modified by min node. Both alpha node, max node as well as min node, they will have alpha and beta values. But only the thing is, remember, alpha will be modified by max node and beta will be modified by min node. So initially we do not know what are alpha beta values. What is alpha? Again recall, alpha is the minimum that I can take. Max node is saying the minimum that I can take. So in worst case, what is the minimum that this max node can take? So for that purpose, always you should visualize this alpha along with this number line. Alpha is maximizer node. So in worst case, what is the minimum that I can take? Since it's a maximizer node, alpha will try to always maximize. if this is 0 and this is infinity and this is minus infinity. So alpha will always try to maximize. So in worst case, what will be the value of alpha? What is the minimum that this max node will take? Minus infinity. So initially alpha is assigned to the worst case value minus infinity. Similarly, beta line you can visualize in this way, number line. Now what is beta? Beta is the maximum that I have to give. So in worst case, what is the maximum that minimum have to give? Of course, this alpha, sorry, infinity. So in worst case, value of beta will be infinity and value of alpha will be minus infinity. So at any time further you will find out alpha will increase and beta has to decrease. Alpha has to increase from minus infinity and beta has to decrease from infinity. So if anything less than infinity, beta will of course take that, and alpha, anything greater than this minus infinity, alpha will take that. So let us first associate this alpha beta values initially in depth first manner as that of minimax search with this node. Starting node, your alpha value will be minus infinity and beta value will be infinity. Then depth first search, it will go to B. Alpha is minus infinity, beta will be infinity. Then it will come to node D. Alpha is minus infinity and beta will be infinity. Now it will come to this node D. Node D is a maximizer node. Then it will evaluate this value 3. It will check this value 3. Now D will update the value of alpha because it's a max node. Value of alpha is minus infinity. 3 is better than minus infinity because alpha will increase. Then it will take another value, check another value which is 5. 5 is even better than 3. So this value of alpha will be updated by this max node from minus infinity to 5. This value will become 5 and value of this node will be again 5 because maximum of 3 and 5 is 5. Now it will backtrack like DFS. B is your minimizer node, so value of beta will be updated if required. So B is getting 5 from this side, from this max node. So value of beta will be updated associated with this B, that is 5. New value of beta will be 5. Now this values associated with will be updated. Value associated with E will be now alpha is minus infinity. These values are copied. Beta is equal to 5. Now again same thing. E is a max node. It is getting 6 and value of alpha will be updated. Now 6 is better than minus infinity. Whatever is greater than this, E will take it because it's a maximizer node. So 6 is better than minus infinity. So therefore value of this alpha will be 6. Now as we have seen, see this condition. That node is a max node. E is a max node. So alpha is greater than or equal to beta. If this is the condition, if it is satisfied, then corresponding branch will be pruned, because whatever this E wants, that is greater than whatever this following node can give. So therefore in out here you will find out alpha is greater than or equal to b. So you need not have to proceed further, explore further. So this branch will be pruned. So we saw here that is beta pruning. We have done beta pruning. So that is a beta cutoff. That is done. So now value of this E will be 6. Update the value of E. Value of node E is 6. Now come to node B. It will backtrack. B is a minimizer node. Minimizer node will update the value of beta. Beta is 5. It is getting 6 from this E. But beta value will always decrease. Anything less than this, beta B will take, otherwise not. So it is getting 6, but beta has value 5, which is better, so it will not change. Now it will come to this node A. Node A is a maximizer node. Now maximizer will update the value of alpha. Value of this node B will be, now B is a minimizer node. So value of this node will be 5 because it's a minimizer node. Minimum of this 5 and 6 is 5. So this A is getting 5. 5 is better than minus infinity. So right now this value of A will also change. Now it will be 5. So copy these values down. So here node C, alpha is 5, beta is infinity. Here also in depth first search manner you have to go. Alpha is 5 and beta is equal to infinity. Now F is maximizer node. It is getting 1, but alpha is 5. 5 is better than 1, so F will say no, I have better value. Then next value is 2. Again 5 is better, so value of alpha associated with F will not change, and value of this node F will be, value of node F will be max of this 2, that is 2. 1 and 2, max of 1 and 2, it's a maximizer node, so value will be 2. Now come to C. C is a minimizer node. It is getting 2 from this F. So value of beta will change. It will update value of beta. Value of beta is infinity. It is getting 2. 2 is less than infinity. Better. So beta will change from infinity to 2. Now look at this. Alpha is, this beta is less than alpha, and that is below this mean node. Since beta is less than alpha, alpha pruning will take place, because this C node, what C node is saying? C node is saying that I have 2 with me. If anything less than 2, I would have taken. But this is the max node to which this min node is connected, which has already 5 value. So if anything less than 2, that would have been accepted by this C, otherwise not. So therefore here alpha pruning will take place, and you need not have to explore further and prune this branch. Therefore now what we have done out here, what we have saved? We have saved exploring these nodes further. We have not evaluated this 9. Similarly, this node with 0 value and this with -1. This might have been connected with some other branches. So that much efforts we have saved, and that is how this algorithm is different from your minimax search algorithm. So here how many alpha cutoffs are there? Alpha cutoff one alpha cutoff. Alpha cutoff is always below the minimizer node. So number of alpha cutoffs 1 and number of beta cutoffs that will be below maximizer node, that is also 1 below this E, that is 1. So what is the solution path? So solution path will be, value of this node C is what? 2 now. Value of this node C is 2. So A will select a path with value 5, that is node B, then node D, and then it will come here. So this is the solution path A, B, D in this node utility value. That will be the solution path returned by this alpha beta cutoff algorithm. So it will look like this, the final game tree. So 2 pruning we have done, here beta pruning and here alpha pruning. So this is the final solution. Let us evaluate more complex example than this. This is the solution path A, B, D and 5. Now let us solve this second example. Consider little bit more complex game tree. Let us find out what move this maximizer should make to get maximum benefit by using alpha beta cutoff algorithm. So let us proceed as we have seen earlier. Initially we will move in depth first manner and assign worst case values of alpha and beta with these nodes. So here we will assign alpha is equal to minus infinity, beta is equal to infinity. Then we will visit this node DFS, alpha is equal to minus infinity, beta is equal to infinity. Come to this node, alpha is equal to minus infinity, beta is equal to infinity. Then this minimizer node, we are going in DFS manner, alpha is equal to minus infinity and beta is equal to infinity. Now it's a minimizer node. First it will check value 5, it will update the value of beta. Now beta, minimizer node, always beta value, if it is lesser, that will be accepted. So beta value decreases. So 5 is better than infinity, yes. Then next value 6, 6 is greater than 5, so beta will be 5, minimum of 5 and 6, beta will be 5, not 6. Value of beta will be 5, minimum of 5 and 6. Value of this minimum node will be again 5. Now maximizer node, it will update the value of alpha. It is getting 5. 5 is better than minus infinity. So alpha will be updated here. Value of alpha will be 5. Now do not assign value with this max node because this has to be evaluated. Max is connected with this 2. So max of this will be assigned to the max node. But this value alpha and beta, they are copied down. So here this minimizer node will have alpha is equal to 5 and beta is equal to infinity. Then since it's a minimizer node, it will check for 7, it will change the value of beta. 7 is better than infinity, so it will accept. Then check 4, 4 is even better than 7, so beta will be 4. Now since beta is 4, what will happen out here? Alpha is greater than beta, or this beta value is less than alpha, so here pruning will take place and you need not have to explore further, and therefore this branch will be pruned. So value associated with this node will be 4, minimum of 7 and 4, that is 4. You need not have to go further. Now come to this max node. Max will update the value of alpha. It is having value 5, it is getting 4 from this. So 5 is better than 4 because alpha will always increase, never decrease. So value associated with this max node will be this only, 5. Now come to the min node here. Min node will update value of beta. It is getting 5. 5 is better than alpha. Sorry, infinity. So beta value will be updated to 5. So copy this values down. Alpha is equal to minus infinity. Alpha is equal to minus infinity and beta is equal to 5. This is alpha. Alpha is equal to minus infinity and beta is equal to 5. It's a minimizer node. It will update value of beta. It is getting 3. 3 is better than 5 because beta will decrease. So therefore this beta will be updated from 5 to 3. Value of this node will be 3. It's a maximizer node. It is getting 3. 3 is better than minus infinity, so this alpha value will change to 3. Value of this node, since it has only one option, that will be 3. This node is minimizer node. It will update the value of beta. It is getting 3 from this. So 3 is better than 5 because beta will always decrease. So new value of beta will be 3. Value of this minimizer node will be 3. Minimum of 5 and 3. Right? Now it will come here, DFS. This node will update the value of alpha. It is getting 3. So alpha will be updated to 3 because 3 is better than minus infinity. Copy these values down. So alpha is equal to 3. Beta is equal to infinity. Alpha is equal to 3. Beta is equal to infinity. Alpha is equal to 3. Beta is equal to infinity. Now it's a minimizer node. It will update the value of beta. It is getting 6. 6 is better than this infinity because beta will always decrease. So new value of this beta will be 6. Value associated with this node will be 6 because there is no other option. It's a maximizer node. Maximizer is getting 6. Earlier value of alpha is 3. Alpha will always increase. So it is getting 6, which is better than this 3. So alpha value will change from 3 to 6. Value of this node will not change because this node has to be evaluated. Copy these values down. Now alpha is equal to 6 and beta is equal to infinity. Evaluate this node now. This node is getting 6 from this. It will update the value of beta. 6 is better than infinity because beta will decrease always. Now look at this. Alpha is 6 and beta is 6. So you did not have to go further. So corresponding branch will be pruned because it is minimum node. If your value of this beta is, go back to the condition, if value of beta is less than or equal to alpha, it has satisfied that condition, less than or equal to value of alpha, then you will have to perform pruning out here. You need not have to check it further. So here alpha pruning will be done. Value associated with this node will be 6. It's a max node, it is getting 6, so it will be as it is, it will not change. Value associated with this node will be 6. It's a min node, it will update value of beta, it is getting 6 from this max node, so 6 is better than infinity, so this value will be updated. So copy these values down. Now here this node will have alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to 6. Alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to 6. Here also alpha is equal to 3, beta is equal to 6. So it's a minimizer node. It will update the value of beta. Beta is 6, it is getting 7. Beta should always decrease, so 6 is better than this 7, so beta will not be updated, but value associated with this node will be 7. Maximizer node, now it is getting 7 here, value associated with alpha is 3, alpha increases, it is getting 7, so value will be updated from 3 to 7. So value associated with this node is 7. Now alpha is greater than this beta. Had it been further branches out here, we would have pruned them. This is minimizer node. It is getting 7. It will update the value of beta. Beta is 6. It is getting 7. Beta should always decrease. 6 is better than this 7. So therefore we will not update it. Value associated with this minimizer node will be 6. Minimum of 6 and 7. Now it's a maximizer node. It is getting 6 here. Earlier value alpha value is 3. So that will be updated. New value of this alpha will be 6 here. So alpha is equal to 6 and beta is equal to infinity. Copy those values down. Alpha is equal to 6 and beta is equal to infinity. Alpha is equal to 6, beta is equal to infinity. Alpha is equal to 6, beta is equal to infinity. It's a min node now. It will update the value of beta. It is getting 5. 5 is better than infinity. So this beta will be updated to 5. So value of this node is again 5 because there is no other children. Come to this max node, it will backtrack. We have to go in DFS manner. Now this is the max node, it will update the value of alpha. It is getting 5. But alpha is 6. Alpha increases. 6 is better than 5, so alpha will not change. But value associated with this node is 5. Come to this mean node. Mean will update the value of beta. Beta is getting 5. Earlier value is infinity. 5 is better than infinity because beta decreases. Now here look at this. Alpha is greater than beta, or your beta value is less than alpha. So here alpha pruning will be done. Condition is satisfied, so you need not have to proceed further. Here you are going to prune the corresponding branches. So value associated with this node will be 5. Right? Now it's a max node. It is getting 5 from this side. It has value 6. 6 is better than 5, so that value will not change. It's a max node, so max of 3, 6, 5, that will be 6. So value of this node is 6. So what will be the solution path? This solution path will be from this node to this node, this node to this node, either this way or it will go this way. So either of this will give the similar benefit. So this max node has to choose this particular strategy to get the maximum benefit. So that's how we have saved here exploring of this node as well as this node and all these 3 nodes. These nodes may be further connected with other branches, so that much efforts we have saved if you compare that with Minimax search. In Minimax we would have evaluated all the nodes. Now check out whether Minimax will give you the same result or not. Now minimum of these 2, okay, I will remove all this. Let us find out what result Minimax will give. Minimax would have evaluated all these nodes. Minimum of 5 and 6, 5. Here minimum of this 3, 4, 3 as it is, 6 as it is. Minimum of this 6, 7 as it is, 5 as it is, 8, and here 6. It's a max node. So 5, 3, 6, 7, 5, 8. Min node 3, minimum is 6, minimum of this 2 is 5. So max node, so max is 6. So if you compare same thing, minimum maximizer will select this path with value 6. But only all the nodes we will have explored. So final tree will look like this. So how many alpha cutoff and how many beta cutoffs that we have made? So below this mean node there is alpha cutoff. So we have made 1, 2 and 3. Check out. Below mean node you have to do alpha pruning. So out here also all this pruning we have done below the mean node. So therefore number of alpha cutoffs is equal to 3. How many beta cutoffs we have done? Beta cutoffs 0. Beta cutoff is below the max node. So that's how this alpha beta cutoff works, and that is the optimized version of your Minimax algorithm. So now let us analyze this algorithm. It has advantages in terms of space and time. You have saved space and you have saved time as compared to Minimax algorithm. So better in terms of time and space complexity. So we may get impression that this is the best that we can have, but you will be surprised to know that this will not solve all the problems which your Minimax algorithm can solve. You find out why. Then disadvantages of this algorithm, other side, or some suggestions that you can improve functioning or performance of this algorithm. Here evaluation of utility nodes are not precise. If they are not precise, we are using estimates, so that may result in errors and that may have effect on your performance of this algorithm. Second thing, that we are assuming that both the players they play optimally, but always that may not be the case. If some player, one of the player makes a poor move, evaluation function may not be proper in that case. Then in that case algorithm will not be optimal. Also it is not feasible to search the entire game tree in most cases. Some depth limit has to be set because there are some problems like game Go, where branching factor is very high, that is 360 factorial. In that particular case, this alpha beta pruning even cannot look ahead more than 3 to 4 flights or moves. Similarly, this alpha beta cutoff is designed to select a good move, but it also calculates the values of legal moves also. Further improvement is possible that a better move may be made by using utility of node expansion. In this way, a good search algorithm could select a node that had high utility to expand. Even another option is you can have goal directed reasoning. You start with the goal node and try to achieve one of the initial node, initial state. So that's how this alpha beta cutoff algorithm, we have seen how it reduces your efforts as compared to minimax algorithm.